Yeah. All right. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming to class. Now it's a little too low. And thanks for coming to class. So we have been starting our last few classes, excuse me, with some breath work, and we're going to continue that. Um, we are getting into kind of the winter season, the end of fall and into the winter season. And as I said before we hit record, I'm just feeling this need to really nourish my body and my soul and all of that. So I wanted to start with just a very small meditation on, and we've done this one before, it's the metta prayer. And I just feel like I need this for myself more than ever these days to try to remind me that we're all in it together, and what we put out there is as important as what we put in here. So with that, find a way to sit that is comfortable for you. Know that you could sit in a chair for some of this, especially the beginning, and then close your eyes and just wiggle in, feel your posture, maybe shift a little bit through the belly, through the shoulders, whatever it is that you need to get comfortable. And then find your breath, just taking a nice, easy breath in and out. And just breathe in and breathe out. I'm going to read just the end of what would be a metta prayer. Normally, the metta prayer or the prayer of loving kindness, we start with ourselves and then with loved ones and acquaintances and then strangers or out into the world. Sometimes we send the same metta prayer to someone we are struggling with. But this particular one is all kind of all encompassing. So as your eyes are closed and you're breathing in, maybe just take the words in and maybe repeat each line as I say them and feel them. Know that that this prayer is coming to you and to everyone else in the world. And the first one is, may all beings be peaceful. May all beings be peaceful. And may all beings be happy. May all beings be happy. May all beings awaken to the light of their true nature. May all beings awaken to the light of their true nature. And may all beings be free. May all beings be free. Just breathe that in and breathe it out. And then this simple breath is a balancing breath. And it can be done anywhere, anytime, any place, truly. And it's simple. We breathe in for the count of 5. We pause at the top of that breath, and then we exhale slowly for the count of 5. So as you're ready, just inhale, count to 5. Pause at the top and exhale 5. Inhaling and exhaling. And at your own pace, your count can be quicker or it can be slower, but no strain, no trying to get to the very top of the breath. Just let it be a full, deep inhale and a full exhale. Inhaling 5, pausing, exhaling 5. Good. 5 more rounds. Two rounds left. And when you finish that last round, go ahead and open the eyes. And maybe notice how you feel, right? Just so simple. This simple pranayama just balances our nervous system and makes us feel a little more settled. So roll the shoulders, stretch all that out. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, one hand down, the other one reaches over. Just stretch here. And then turn your body toward that knee. I didn't say which side. So if you're mirroring, it would be left hand down, left knee, and let the right hand come down. And then the left hand stretches too. So it's a small twist over that left knee. And just pause here for a second. Just kind of notice if you can, you're dropping the shoulders. And only if it is okay for your neck, you're going to tuck your chin. And as you inhale, just look up a little, just barely, like don't crank at the back of the neck. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, just a little lift. And one more exhale. And inhale. Good. That same right hand, inhale, reach it all the way up. Let it come down behind the right hip and stretch over. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, both hands down. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, other side. Again, if I'm mirroring, that would be my right hand down. Just feel the stretch here. Watch the head, neck. Make sure you're not dropping the neck or overly lifting that opposite hip. And then take the top arm, reach over the knee, let that hand come down, stretch the other hand out to meet. Roll the shoulders down and just pause here. Little seated twist. Take a nice deep breath, and only if it's appropriate, exhale, tuck your chin. Inhale as you lift. Exhale it down. Good. Two more. Last one. And then head to neutral. That left hand is going to lift, stretch, reach behind you, and take that right arm up and stretch it out. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, release. Well done. Shake that out. We're going to come to standing, but let's do it in a beautiful yogi way. So maybe just temporarily you cushion your knees, come to table pose, spread those fingers out. A few little cats and cows, warming up the spine. Good. One more. And exhale. And then come into a soft cow. Flip your toes under, lift the knees, pause as you bring your chest right back to your thighs. In this position, you can look at your feet. Ideally, the feet are straight forward and the heels are straight back. And then slowly start to straighten the legs. Maybe you're tight this morning, so let's go easy. Bend one knee and then the other. Just stretching it out. We're going to do a bit of a warm up before we find some yin-ish poses to take it back down. Good. Little tippy toes, everybody. Exhale, lower your knees to the floor. Sorry, I did say we're going to stand up, but we'll get there. Press back. Round the back into cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, downward facing dog, warming up our bodies. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, lower the knees and bring those hips back. And round it up. Inhale, cat or cow. Exhale, down dog. One more, tippy toes. Lower to the knees. Press back into your heels. Round it up. Inhale it in. Exhale, down dog. Stay right here. Take both feet wider on your mat, but stay in your down dog if you can. Press into the rack of knuckles and the fingertips. Take some of that weight off of your wrists and just stretch it out. Watch the shoulders here. Find your breath. Very, very slowly walk those hands all the way back. Bend the knees, press the knees out to the sides. Your hands come to your knees. You look up, the chest comes up, and then we stand up. And go ahead and move your blanket out of the way for now. If you didn't see the memo, otherwise known as my email, I've got a few extra props this morning for our yin poses. So just a couple extra pillows to go with it. Good. So once you're standing, go ahead and roll the shoulders and notice. And then let the left hand slide down, the right arm slide up, and stretch that right arm off to the side. So in a simple pose like this, right, standing side bend, we want to make sure the feet are staying pretty equal and we're not locking out the knees. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, slide down the other way. Hold, just breathe. Watch the head, watch the neck. And inhale, both up. Exhale, hands to heart. Roll it back and shake it out. All right, little more breath warm up. Super simple. All we're going to do is inhale, lift. Exhale, take it down. Watch your backs here. Make sure that you get a good deep knee bend. All right, here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Take it up. Exhale. Five more. Good. Exhale. Two left. Last one. Hang out down low. Big knees. Big bent knees. Let the arms swing. Hips are back. And then with your knees bent, I'll just turn to the side so maybe you can see better. Just let your fingertips either come to the floor, or if that's too much of a bend, keep your elbows on your knees. And notice, isometrically, I want you to press the heels away from each other. Drop the elbows toward the side or toward the center so they're not out to the side. Press into the fullness of your feet, stretching out our backs. If you're okay, walk the fingers forward. Keep that deep bend in your knees. Head is between the arms or slightly lifted. Big deep breath. Walk the hands in. Take one hand to one knee, one hand to the other knee. Push off and come up to standing. Shake that out. Come on up to the front of your mat. Have your blocks on either corner of your mat and find mountain pose. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come down to your blocks. Breathe. Now we're just going to do one, maybe two full rounds of sun salutations. We're going to go slow. This is the warm-up part. But here in this forward fold, once again, back issues, you can't do a forward fold. Just stay up nice and tall, come more into an L shape. Otherwise, you can drop your blocks, keep the back of the knees really soft. Breathe. Inhale, halfway up. And on the exhale, soften the knees more, step back right leg, and come into a lunge. Good, lengthen through your spine, everybody. Now, these blocks are not necessary. I love them in lunges, don't like them so much in down dog. So I'm going to move my blocks off to the side, plant my hands, start to press the hips back, release the front leg, and step back to down dog. Use your breath, everybody. Plank pose. Lower the knees, bring those hips back toward the heels. Scoot forward into Sphinx pose. Easy, easy. Good. Lower your torso, press up to down dog. Breathe. Soften the knees, look forward. Step forward, right leg. Hold that lunge. Find your breath. Push off and step forward. We know this. We've done these 100 times or more. Bend both of your knees. Move through the head, neck, chest. Take the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Blocks or no blocks. Shake out the hips. Keep your knees really soft, everybody. Find your breath. Soften the knees even more. Oops. Yeah, just go ahead and do that. Step back, left leg. I forgot to come halfway up, but that's all right. Breathe. Just feel this really solid lunge. Back body activated. Plant the hands. Start to move the hips back. Helps us move the leg back. Downward facing dog. Plank pose. Breathe, everybody. Lower the knees. Sit back at your heels. And then slide those hands forward. Land on your elbows. Sphinx pose. Breathe. Lower all the way down. Hands under shoulders. Push up. Downward facing dog. Bend the knees. Look through those hands. Step forward, left leg. And step forward, right leg. Bend both of your knees. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to heart. Lower the hands, mountain pose. And feel your breath. Feel your legs. Feel your alignment, your own personal body alignment. All right. Second round, take it up. Exhale, slowly come down. Find your breath. Bend the knees, step back, right leg. Hold here, everybody. You can bring that block into play under your right hand. Take the left arm up, open it into a twist. Circle it back behind you and bring it up one more time. Stretching out shoulder, breathe. Exhale it down to the floor. Move your block out of the way. Plant your hands downward facing dog. Hold right here if you can. If you cannot, just drop the knees and pause. Plank pose. Hold. Knees up or down. Breathe, everybody, warming up these beautiful bodies. Lower the knees to the floor, sink back, and then slide through, finding a Sphinx pose. Use your breath here. Lower the whole torso down. Take the hands under the shoulders. Press all the way up to down dog. Bend the knees, look forward. Your right leg steps forward. Left foot steps forward. Bend the knees, take it all the way up. Exhale it to your heart. We have one more side here. Take it up. Exhale all the way down. Soften the knees, step back left leg. Hold that lunge. Block can come underneath your left hand if you would like. Take the right arm up, hold, and then circle it all the way back. Bring it forward and take it up again. Circle it all the way down to the floor. Plant your hands, step back, down dog. Breathe. Plank pose. Hold. Lower the knees, take it back. Slide it through. Hold Sphinx. Lower down. Push all the way up. Use your strength, everyone. Hold that pose. Breathe. Look through your hands. Step forward, left leg. Step forward, right leg. Bend the knees. Inhale all the way up. Exhale to your heart. Roll the shoulders back. Let go of those hands. Shake everything out. Just shake it all out. Shake out through the arms. Shake out through the shoulders. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, heart. Good. Two more. Exhale. Last one. And exhale. Good. Let that go. Come on back to the front of your mat. Bring your blocks into play here and take them up to the highest level. So one of the things that we're going to play with here is slow, like I feel like I'm pulling taffy, right? We're going to slow it down a little bit and explore a little bit more. So just trust your bodies and stay with it if you can. This is all easy stuff. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, hands come to the blocks. The blocks up are nice and high. And I want you to pause here. Your blocks are probably a foot to a foot and a half, your foot, by the way, in front of you. It should feel comfortable. And then just bend the knees enough to shake the hips a little side to side. And shake is really not the right word. It's more like just a little sway side to side. And notice when you sway to one side, you might feel the outer hip there. You sway to the other side, you feel that. And then come right back to center. Draw the elbows toward the center line. In other words, they're not out to the sides, they're drawing back toward the knees. And if your body is okay, you're going to bend the elbows and soften into a deeper pose. Keep your knees soft, everybody. Even if you can step on your hands, your hamstrings are so open. Keep the knees soft. Keep your hands on your blocks. Lift up through the sit bones. Good. Press into your blocks. Come halfway up. You're going to soften both knees. Listen up. I'm not, I'm just going to stand here and talk. So let's soften the knees and step back on the right foot. But I want you to go so slowly that when you land, you don't hear a plop. So now the blocks are forward of that foot. Your back foot heel is not likely touching. I want you to hold it right here. And if you're okay, hands stay on blocks, straighten the front leg. So we just got super long here. Right side, left side, your left foot is forward. Notice the length and or stretch on the whole left side. Hold it right here. Just breathe. Try not to drop or tuck your chin. Try to keep it somewhat level. Lengthen through the spine. Press the legs apart from each other isometrically. And breathe. Bend your front knee. Walk your blocks back. So you're in a lunge. Lengthen your spine. Just hold. Notice. Breathe. If you're okay, hands come to your knee. Press up. What happens as we start to lengthen the chest up? Bend the back knee a little bit. Notice that the chest comes up a little bit higher, and then take the arms up. Where is your gaze? How is your breath? Can you find that balance? Slowly, slowly, slowly lower those arms to your blocks. Walk the blocks forward again, push off, and lightly, lightly step down. Bend both of your knees, come on up. Exhale, hands come right to your heart. Close your eyes only if you're comfortable and balanced, and pause. Can you feel your heart beating behind your thumbs? Can you feel how your breath starts to settle almost immediately? Release the arms, second side, take it up. Exhale, slowly come down to your blocks. Hands are softly resting here. This time I want you to bend one knee and then bend the other. Still in place here. Doing single heel lifts. Staying low if you can. And then lift both heels. Sit back in the pose. So our hands are on our blocks. Our heels are lifted. The knees are bent. Breathe. Only if you want, hands come to heart. Finding a balanced pose here. Hands come back to your blocks. The heels lower down. The left foot lifts, and you're going to go so slow. You don't even hear that foot land behind you. Leave the blocks and your hands where they are. Begin to straighten the front leg and get really long. When you take a deep breath, the spine lengthens. When you exhale, we find some opening, some softness. Big deep breath. Bend the front knee. Start to lean forward. Bring the blocks back just a little bit. If you feel short in your lunge, go ahead and fix it. If you can, the back foot is straight back, not turned to one side or the other. Your hands come to your knee. We start to lift. Bend the back knee and take the arms up. That's it. Hold here. Soft focus right in front of you. The fingers spread, the arms are active, the legs are working. Exhale, slow, 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 all the way down to your blocks. Push off and step forward. Walk those blocks forward. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, feel your heart behind the thumbs. Good. Two more. Little bit different, but two more. Here we go. Take it up. Exhale, slowly take it down. Here we are again. Maybe you swivel through those hips. Maybe you slink forward, but no rounding, everybody. No rounding. Hands stay where they are. Blocks stay where they are. The right foot steps back. As you step that right foot back, straighten the front leg. Here we are again. Long pose here, right? Really trying to lengthen through the spine. One, you're here, or the left hand stays where it is, the right hand comes to the floor. Breathe. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Put the right hand back on your block. Bend your front knee, lengthen your spine. Maybe walk the blocks even a little bit further forward. Plant the hands and slowly lift the left or the right leg. And breathe. Only if you want, release the left hand and just let it hang. Breathe or hold on to your ankle. Hand back to your block. Slowly, slowly, slowly lower the right foot so you don't even make noise as it touches. Bend both knees, sit way back. Let's come to knees, come on up. Inhale up, second side. Exhale, take it down. Walk those blocks in. Find your breath. As you bend the knees, you softly step back with the left leg and then the right leg straightens. So there's no real pause in between from a lunge to this variation of pyramid. The arms are long, the torso is long. I have no desire to put my head down to my knee. I have the desire to lengthen my spine, to feel the right hip drawing long, to feel both feet isometrically press away from each other to give me length. As you bend the front knee, slowly, slowly walk the blocks forward and lift your left leg. Squeeze in through the belly, everyone. And then either stay here or release the right hand or hold the right ankle. Hand back to your block. Super slow, lower the left leg. Bend both knees, walk the blocks in slightly. Lift both heels, lengthen your head and your chest. So you're no longer looking down at your feet, you're looking forward. One, you're here. Two, hands release. Balance pose. Big deep breath. Hands back to your blocks, lower your heels. Take it all the way up. And exhale to your heart. And let go. Shake, shake, shake. Good. We should be sufficiently warm here. You can move your blocks out of the way. We are going to be coming to the floor. Just have kind of all your props nearby. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, forward fold. Step back, down dog. As you're ready, lower down to your knees. If your knees and body allows, child's pose with extended arms. Once again, finding this beautiful length in our bodies. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then slide those hands back and come to your seat. Straighten the legs, shake it all out. All right, so we're going to play here a little bit. I kind of warned some of you before class, and it's going to start off super simple. So just make sure you have some room on either side of you. I'm just scooting forward on my mat. I think I can do it this way. And if not, I'll turn sideways. All right, so easy to start. If your wrists are chatty, give them a little squeeze, a little stretch, and a little shake. Good. All right, so sit tall, Dandasana pose. Hands are soft to your sides. I want you to bend both knees and place your feet on the floor. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to your right. Your left elbow comes to the outer knee and your right hand comes behind you. This is a simple seated twist, just a variation of what we would normally do. As you sit, right, as both knees are bent, elbows to knee, press that knee back into your elbow so that the knee doesn't curl in or cave into the side. Find your breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Go easy. Twists are never, ever, ever about how deep you can twist. Feel your torso move. Feel your spine, your vertebra. Twist and turn. Never pain, never compromise. Breathe. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, the hands come down, the legs straighten. Good. If you can, there's no hands here. And if you need the hands, go ahead and do that. Just bring blocks a little closer in case you need them for props. Okay. All right. So without using your hands to help your leg, but keep them down, just slide your left leg up and turn it out to the side. Okay, so easy, easy. This is Janu Sirsasana. I'm going to scoot back a little bit. So again, from a yin perspective or a yin-ish, I'll say that so my yin people out there don't go, that's not yin. Yin-ish. Good. So have your blocks and place one on either side of your leg. Sit up really tall. If, by the way, you need a block under your knee, please do that. Please make your body as healthy and injury-free as possible. Inhale, reach up. You're going to swan dive part way. Take the arms forward and then take your hands to your block. Okay. So similar to what we did in that variation, a pyramid, I want you to lengthen your spine. It does not matter to me if you are all the way up here or all the way down here. Give that spine some beautiful length. Draw the chest forward. Try to lessen the curve in your spine. Your hands are resting on your block. Scoot back a little more. And we're going to hold here for a little bit. So the difference for me with yin would be very relaxed and very curled, and we wouldn't be warmed up. For me, alignment is real important. So instead, this leg is active. The spine is long. Maybe your elbows can come to your blocks. Your forearms can come to your blocks, and your hands can just rest. We're going to hold here for another couple of breaths. So just breathe here, everybody. That's it. Notice that the body starts to trust. It starts to relax. If you want to move your blocks further forward, go ahead. Breathe. Only if you are open enough, you can take the block to the base of your foot and hold the block there. It's a deep forward fold here, so please be mindful. Release that. Hands come back to your blocks. Take your torso all the way up and reach up, roll those shoulders. No hands, take that knee up, straighten the legs, shake them both out. Let's do second side. Slide the leg up, allow the knee to come out to the side, block or blanket under your knee to help here. And breathe. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, partly swan dive, and then the hands come forward. Pause here, check it out on this side, maybe wiggle a little bit, but resist the rounding if you can. I know it can feel good to just like, oh, right, turn into a little spaghetti noodle. But for now, at least for now, lengthen through the spine. Allow the length to happen. The protective muscle spindles are going to release when they know they're safe. So we're going to hold this pose safely, comfortably, feeling this lovely stretch without feeling the need to go any further. Deep breath. Only if you want, you can slide those blocks forward to extend the arms. And only if you want, one block goes to the base of the foot. Both hands hold there. Deep breath. Release. Both hands come back to your blocks. You can even slide those blocks up, sit really tall. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Release that long leg. Shake them both out. Plant the hands in. Give me a solid Dandasana. All right. Moving those blocks out of the way. Choices here. I'm just going to move a little forward so I'm sure I have room behind me. So maybe you can follow. All right, so here's what we're gonna new move. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna slide, let's mirror here, slide your leg up and take it out, just like we did in Janu, right? Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to your right, or whichever leg is straight. You're gonna twist to that side and simply let the hands come down and lengthen through your spine. So, choice number one, this is where you are, right? We're just going to hang out here. And we're going to take this first round pretty slow so that you get a chance to maybe play. This is fun play work. Don't make it any more than that. So, here we are twisted to the right. Your right hand is behind you, your left hand is more forward, right? All right, so you're going to come down on the right elbow. You're going to roll all the way to your belly and come into Sphinx pose. And breathe. If this is too deep, walk the elbows forward, find your breath. And then as you're ready to come back, that right elbow's going to stay down. The left hand presses in. We're going to roll all the way back into this Janu type pose. All right. So I hope that made sense. I'll turn to the side as well. So maybe it might make more sense if that one didn't. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to your right. Pause here, nice long spine. The right elbow's going to drop. You're just going to roll onto your belly. Here we are in Sphinx pose. Just breathe here, everybody. The belly tones in. We're reaching to that base of the pubic bone. As you release, that right hand stays down. The left arm helps you to pivot up, and we find ourselves back in Janu. Release that left knee, straighten the left knee. I'll stay forward. All right, second side, bend your right. Inhale and take that right out to Janu. As you exhale, come into a seated twist and breathe. Just notice this. If you want to hang out here, if rolling around is not your idea of fun, let this be the fun part, right? Let this be it for you. It's okay. All right. Otherwise, that left hand, you're going to drop to your elbow. Take yourself around, come into Sphinx. Use your breath. And then the left elbow stays down. The right hand helps you press up. The knee bends, you're sitting back upright. Good. All right, let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Drop the elbow. Roll yourself to your belly. Find your breath. Leave that left elbow down. Right hand presses you up. You bend the knee. You come back into Janu. And release that. Straighten both legs. Shake it out. All right. So here is your choice. This is right. I love doing this kind of stuff. I don't teach it very often. Either you're going to do one side again and then the other side, or before you come up, you're just going to go to the second side. So you just need some space beside you. So sit long on your mat, and maybe you can just listen more than try to watch, and you'll get it. It's just fun. For me, it's fun anyway. Roll your shoulders back. Take a deep breath. When you're ready, I am going to mirror. I don't know that I need to mirror when I'm this way, so I won't mirror. So let's bend the right leg, everybody. Inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, twist to your left. Hold. If you're okay and want to go a little bit further, bend. I don't have enough room. Bend your left elbow, roll onto your bellies, and come into Sphinx. Find your breath. Instead of rolling back to your left, you're going to roll to your right and come on up. You're on the other side, if that makes sense, and then your knee comes out to the side. All right, let's try that again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, turn those hands to the right. Roll over to your belly. Find Sphinx. Roll to your left. Come on back up into Janu. And release. I will want feedback on that. Let's just shake that out, everybody. And roll the shoulders. All right. So next move, next crazy little move. Come toward the front of your mat. So the purpose of this, by the way, and I do want to do a workshop on this, is to get out of our habit patterns, to get out of the normal thing we always do, and just explore the body. What is it willing to do? A friend of mine just did a Camino walk and said she tapped into her 5-year-old self, her 15-year-old self, her 20-year-old self. And she turned 70 on the walk. And I just loved that thought. All right, so we're seated, feet are on the floor, knees are bent comfortably, and just round over your knees. And again, just pause, right? Just feel this back body stretch, this upper shoulder stretch. Just keep it easy. Your body is saying, just stay here. This is all I need right now. Just stay here. Just chill right here and take in all the sensations. If you're ready for a little bit more, you're going to take the hands and plant them beside your hips. Keep your chin tucked, lower down to your elbows. See how my chin is tucked? The knees come up, arms overhead, legs up in the air. And feel your back body. Feel what's happening here. We're going to reverse this. So as we bend our knees, the feet come to the floor, the elbows come back to the floor, and we press up and round. Again, don't make it harder than it is. It's really simple. The big thing is to keep that chin tucked as you're moving so that you're not cranking on the neck. All right, here we go. The hands come down to your sides. The chin stays tucked. Drop to our elbows. Slowly lower down. The legs go up and the arms go overhead, stretching out that spine of ours. To reverse, you're going to bend the knees. Hands come to the floor. Elbows push you up. And we round. Good. One more, just like that. Keep your chin tucked. Hands slide back. We drop to the elbows. Slowly lower. And breathe. And then bend the knees. The feet start to head to the floor. The elbows push us up. And we round. Well done, everyone. Take a deep breath. Good. Take yourself right back down to the floor, just like you did before. Let the legs come up. The head lowers. Hold one leg and lower the second leg. Find your breath. Lift that lowered leg, switch sides, and breathe. Good. Take both legs up. Take both legs out. Hold right here. Bring both legs up. Bend both of your knees, feet to the floor, and let the knees come out to Baddha Konasana. Just pause here. Both knees in, bring them to your chest. Roll the knees over to the right, and then come up just to elbows. So this is another weird little twist. If it is too much for you, stay low. If it's still too much for you, for your twist, you're going to stay in a neutral twist with the arms out to T position. All right, lower, roll back onto your back, bring your knees with you, roll all the way over and come up to the elbows again. So it's kind of a weird little part twist, part sphinx. Good. One more, both sides. Lower, rolled onto your back. Let the knees roll and either stay in a neutral twist or come to elbows. You see my knees are separating. That's normal. Last one. Roll and elbows. And release. Come back to your backs. Ah. Roll over to your side and come on up. We just need to gather some props for what we're going to finish. And I'm going to put on, if you're in a cooler environment, um, put on your sweater or your socks or whatever you need to stay warm, because this is the part where we just settle. Okay. Good. Breathe, everybody. All right. So I have a blanket. I have blocks. I want you to take the blocks. I think we're going to do this one first. So um, no, let's do this one. Take blocks on either side of you. Your blanket for now could be underneath your head. Keep it low. And then if you happen to have some pillows or bolsters or whatever, go ahead and grab those too. We're going to come into Baddha Konasana, supine, but I want it to be the most cushy, yummy, lovely little pose ever. So if you have pillows, your pillows go on your blocks and your knees go on your pillows. They're up nice and high. If you don't have pillows, you're just going to use your blocks instead at the level that you need them. Your blanket behind your head, a small curl where your neck is. Your head's going to be on the back side of your blanket. So once you get yourself settled, I want you to come on down. You're going to have to adjust a little bit of a roll behind your neck. Your tailbone is long. Your legs are so happy, right? Because they're comfortable and we're not really stretching here. This is a restorative pose that nourishes our bodies and allows our cup to fill up just a little bit. So get yourself really comfortable. Make sure your head, your neck are comfortable. Place both hands on the belly, one high and one low. Shoulders are down, elbows are down. And this time, instead of a 5-5 count, I want you to go 3 inhale and 6 exhale if you can. So you're just going to breathe in for the count of 3 and exhale for the count of 6. Inhaling 3, exhaling 6. Keep it going. Just stay with this counted breath if you can. If this is pretty easy breathing for you, bring it up to a 4 on the inhale and either a 7 or 8 on the exhale, breathing in for 4 and out for 7 or 8. No strain. Stay with the breath, 2 more rounds. Release your hands and draw the knees back to center. If you can do this, and you may not be able to, I'm sorry to say, if you can, you're just going to use your hands to press all the stuff underneath your lower legs. But I have a feeling it may be easier just to come up. This is going to be our Shavasana, everybody. So you're going to take your two blocks and place them end to end so that it's nice and long. And then you're going to place your two pillows. Again, if you don't have the pillows, mine are kind of big, so I'm going to place one in front of my blocks and one on top of my blocks. And the lower legs, knees are going to come onto that, to the blankets and the blocks. If all you have are your blocks, take the blocks long ways and let the calf muscles rest on the blocks with your ankles and feet hanging over the edge. That really can feel good too. Again, you've got something under the neck to support your neck. Your head is comfortably resting on the blanket. Hands can either come back to the belly or ideally they come out a little bit to the sides and palms are face up. Your chest is open, the shoulders slightly externally rotated. And the legs are truly simply just resting on your blocks and your blankets or your pillows, whatever you have there. You can even take a blanket over your blocks. And then once again, the eyes close. And maybe we come back to that metta prayer. And our genuine wish for all beings to be happy. And may all beings be without pain. May all beings awaken to their true nature. And may all beings be free. Feel your body sink down and let go. Go softer still. If you are ready, if you are not ready, stay here and allow your body the rest it needs. If you are ready, just start to move your body a little bit, slowly bending one knee and then the other. And then drawing your knees to your chest, holding them there, letting your back body stretch. Slowly let those knees roll over to one side, curling all the way over in fetal pose. And then ever so slowly, come on up, everybody. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to your heart. Bow to your own inner wisdom, the love and the compassion that we give not only to ourselves, but to those all around us. Namaste, everyone. Thank you. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great day.